David's running this out. Kind of went over this mulch finisher. All needs done to it. Gonna run in the semi. There's some cracks in the trailer, so that's gonna need welded. And I'm still working on the seed treater. New atomizer motor here came in, so get that wired up and see if it'll run.
All right, so we're underneath one of our hopper bottoms. Wilson hopper bottom. This one's oh, it's about 11 years old now. Anyway, the other day, switching out trucks, and Jarrett happened to notice when he was unhooking and unhooking right along here, the frame is cracked. So goes down underneath here, back up and over, which we've had one of these bust out before. It's the same way over here. The other side is also cracked. So we're just gonna clean all this up, wire brush, and grind down into it. And I imagine I'm just gonna weld it back up and then plate it, top, bottom, and side, I think, because nothing's actually structurally shifted. So, and then we gotta check everything else, make sure we don't have any cracks anywhere else. Hopefully we don't. This is on the front end, prepared by the Kingpin. So front end of the trailer, we've had the back end fall apart on us before, fall down right on the back two axles, the framework, and then we've also had the front end do that. Just it pushed this hole. It was a lot worse. It busted all the way from front to back, and it just collapsed down on the truck. But caught this one soon enough, thankfully. We'll get some more work, show you some more work here later on.
I'll wire it in, time to see if she runs. And it does. All right.
All right, see, I got this brushed down and ground down here. And then we come down this side, and it's where it gets worse. On bottom, of course, big old hole there. Probably gonna have to put something in there to help take up space. But I'm gonna do all that first, fill that in with weld, and we'll grind it down smooth, and then plate or angle iron or channel iron or something on top, sides, and bottom. But I'm pretty sure this is channel iron here. Now we got a weld, and then a weld. There's a gap here. Of course, they had that, was all siliconed, trying to keep water out. But these also come up front here, right there. Got electrical and air going in both sides, so it's bound to get water, moisture in there, and then it's going to cause all that to rust through at your weak point. So we'll weld it up and check back.
Well, I think everything on here is fixed, except for this little cross auger right here. There, we need the AC adapter there, or it goes from AC to DC. They've got it ordered, it's supposed to be here Thursday. Currently doing, or trying to figure out how to do the calibration test. Got this calibration tube. I'm gonna see how accurate our flow meter is here, see if it needs adjusted. Gonna run it for a minute, got it on a timer, see how close we are to that flow rate.
All right, so I have filled in the crack with weld. Gone up, come up the bottom, up the side here, back on top, and I've painted it, got it all smoothed down. Yeah, it's not quite professional, but that's just how we operate around here, just on the edge. Anyway, that's what we've done, but I've went ahead and painted it, just try to cover up and help, but I'm gonna come in here, I'll have to brush some of this back off, because I'm gonna put a strap, at least one strap on top and one on bottom, and then maybe a couple here, or come in with just one whole plate and cut this notch out and come up here and weld, which I guess is probably what I should do. But just try to get some extra bracing here because this is broke, or was broke. Anyway, we got it welded, ground down, so we can put some plating on it. Is what I'm gonna do. So then that ought to do it for us, I think. I did the same thing over there. I ain't got the light on. Anyway, hopefully we can get it done today. Just be basically a 1 day or a day and a half job. Get this thing out of here.
Well, it's pretty close. Said it was running 43 ounces per minute. In a minute we had 45 in there, so I'm gonna do a little adjusting. That's not red Kool-Aid, that's just water and going through the lines. It's had treatment on it, so trying to get that dialed in. David's over there, been working on the trailer. I've been doing this also. Probably before I get this done, it's 11:30 at lunch. I'm gonna go home. Got a kitchen sink drainage issue. Kids put too many eggshells down there, so it's plugged and I couldn't, where my clean out was, I can't get it out, so I'm gonna cut the pipe, put a new clean out in, so I will be able to fix it if it ever happens again, but hopefully it doesn't. But it probably will.
Okay, it's welded. Got some pieces put on here to help reinforce, and put some lipstick on it, so it's just like new.
And try and see where all my leaks are. Looks like we got a little one right here. Or right here. Yeah. A lot easier to find the leaks with water, not near as messy. Cleaned out all these tubes on Friday, so I think I put them together right. I should just be able to open this valve here and it'll just go right back into the tank. And it seems to be. Warmed up today, got a t-shirt on. It did rain though, so not getting too excited. But got my drain fixed over lunch, then that's calibrated, the seed treater. I think I got all the leaks fixed now. I'm gonna walk out, I'm in the process of walking out the seed shed. I'm gonna get a box and see if I can put it on it easy enough without extensions or anything. We're just gonna see how that works since that's already on a trailer. I think he used the belt to load it. I don't know, we're just gonna see how this goes. All right, I wasn't able to get the forklift yesterday. It was being used. Garrett was organized the chemical shed, so I brought it in today. Try to reach it without any fork extensions, which we have these extensions go on the forks to make it longer, which I can reach it with that. I can put the boxes on and off, but it makes them too fat. I can't get through the middle hole there, so gonna have to have a belt. Got one Robson though, so I'll probably go get that today. Well, it started off as I was gonna put that trailer that David fixed yesterday in the shed, which we're actually still waiting for parts for the dolly on it. Jared had a breakdown with that on 41. Well, a couple weeks ago, still waiting on some parts, but he fixed the stuff we needed to fix. He's gonna put it up in the monster shed, but there's no room, so that turned into me kind of pulling everything out of there. It's gonna try and get it reorganized, get to where we can get tillage tools out if we need them, and maybe bury the combines a little bit. So got all of our spring stuff. Like there's a Hagee, had to move it out of the way. We'll get her figured out. Garrett's got his John Deere sprayer in the shop. He's starting to go over all that stuff. We got spray season. Before you know it, that's usually the first thing we start doing. A little burn down we need be. Now I'm gonna hook up the field cultivator in there, park it off this side so it's not right in the middle blocking it. I like have a way to get in and out both sides. Pulling around. It's kind of weird to have a red one of these again. Well, and looking the sulfur now. This is the one without the cedar on it. I've it unhooked the Tiger Mate, the field cultivator from Case IH, and we got the mulch finisher from John Deere. So use that on all of them. We might come with second pass with this, smooth up, or maybe first passes, don't know. It gets late, it gets weedy, and we need 2 passes. That'll definitely start getting used in, not that. And that's kind of the all year one there. So I don't know what this tractor will be hooked onto first, but so I'm gonna just have them all unhooked where I can get them all out, and I'll leave the other tractor hooked up to the softer. Definitely know we'll want 1, if not 2 of those going. First time driving an AF11, not going very far. Just kind of in the middle here, so it'll move some things around. I'm just gonna pull it behind that one. Yeah, not to break it. It is a big thing. Got it tucked in right beside the 9250. Guess I can say I drove that now. A whole 20 feet or so. Then tuck the 9260 over there. That mulch finisher's gonna have to move to get it out. But got a lot wider space back here now. Here's the other Salford in. So got a little lane here. Not much. Close it up. I think I could squeeze this quad in here. At least I thought I could. At least get close. Yeah, might put a semi there. Aggie in. Just got this one last year. Got the 1600 gallon tank on it. The Deere cab. Here, fit in. I didn't think I had room for this in here. There's plenty of room now. It's wet. It's rained like a couple inches. The Robson, I'm gonna get a belt that we use to unload the grain bins up there. Gonna bring it down here because we're gonna use that to load the seed treater. Because check that out, that trailer's too wide to just load a box on. We might not use that trailer every year if this thing works out. We're gonna use it this year. Might build a stand to pick it up with. I don't know. We're gonna see how we get along this year first. So I'm gonna go up, get that belt, get back. Supposed to have a load of seed, get here in about 3.5 hours. I can surely get the Robson and that belt back by then. And get that truck unloaded. I think he's gonna bring 3 bags of, or 3 boxes of corn. Pond's full. Ponds weren't full for a while, they're full now. We drove up to Macon Meridian last night to a sectional basketball game. Emery's group, high school boys, they won by 1 over Casey, which is a team we already beat twice, but hard to beat a good team 3 times. They have got a good coach at Tom Brennan, good game plan, which was the stall. There'll be a shot clock next year in Illinois. There's not this year. It was crazy. The score at the end of the first quarter, they were beating us 9-6, and then we were beating them 10-9 at the end of the first half. I scored them 4-0 the second quarter. Just kept holding it, but then ended up winning 30-29, something like that. So they will now play Altamont tomorrow. It's their way up Macon Meridian, 2.5 hours away, and it rained on the way up, and it was foggy on the way back. But we made her, and we'll make her again tomorrow. Got the backhoe belt from Robson, heading back home, measured it. I'm working on 2 bridges north of Lawrenceville. I can't remember what this measured now, about 8 foot wide. Opening's 9.5, so should make it. Get this back, and I don't know what I'll do. At least get it back. Well, got the belt unhooked in here for now. I ran the beam planer out because more cord. It's coming in a little bit at a time. Piece of loads. Hear that? Hopper's full. Walk out here and shut her off. Water everywhere. That's close that thing off and start shutting off augers. Looks like all of them. Yeah, let the augers that they're running into empty out just a little bit and shut them off. Then the next thing they run into, let them run out a little bit, shut them off. Now all it's on is the leg. I didn't run about a minute, get empty. And I'll go ahead and shut these doors the rest of the way. We're home from one of the bins on that side dumps in here, so you can't close it, gets super dusty, but so we just leave it cracked while it's raining. I think I'll go ahead and shut them for now. Yeah, I know, no door openers. We gotta do a little manual labor every once in a while. Pretty tough. And the leg off. And you'll probably hear it falling down. There it is. Well, I can go eat some lunch. Well, when I went home for lunch, I had a delivery from High C. I got some boots. Now they have, I've got a lot of their boots for. Matter of fact, these older ones are them. These are also High C boots. They got a lot of garden boots, mud boots. I actually got some mud boots right over there. They don't have a whole lot of work boots, but I did see that they had these one kind in a couple different colors. So NINGO, I'm going to waterproof. Got some toe protection. So I got a green here. What else we get? And a brown. So if you would like some of these boots, or garden boots, or mud boots, we have a link for you to order in the video description underneath the video. And we also have a discount code for you. Ivers, when you go to highc.com, link also is in the description, and you can get 15% off. So discount code Ivers, you get your own boots, 15% off. And they seem to hold up pretty well every time I've got them. And they've also they're a little bit cheaper than like your Red Wing and everything, but seem to hold up just good, at least in my experience. So yeah, check them out. Last part to get the seat trader going. That's AC to DC adapter. We think that's what's bad. Goes right in this box here. It's got to hook up to this control panel thing, and then it hooks down here to a switch. So working on getting that all wired in. Well, I haven't had much luck on our wiring project. He's on the phone with the main electrician in Texas.
Well, okay, and it does say DC speed.
We keep just blowing this breaker everything we do, so try a few different things. It may call somebody else. I say it's warm out today. Getting ready to leave. Don't feel like I got a lot done this week. Hopefully that seed treater's running next week. But we're gonna head back up, make them ready, and watch Emory and the Lawrenceville High School boys play Altamont in the sectional championship. Win that, be the first time they've won a sectional since '96. So hopefully, won several regionals since then, but no sectionals. So hopefully they get that done today. So I'll let you know next week. Hopefully we'll be going to the super sectional in state then. See ya.